Hey everybody! Well, today I was supposed to be meeting up with Toomsy and going out, showing him the little Mobula 6 with on the racing track, you know, get him to have a little look at that. But he's been called out to work today, so he's not able to meet up with me, so I thought I'd try something different. Now, the other day, when I first flew this out in the park, I ended up saying that I would be quite confident flying it around the house, around the garden. Man, how wrong I was. Honestly, I put a battery on it, I was in the lounge, and I took off and I crashed straight into the ceiling, then into the floor, then into the ceiling again, and then into just about every piece of furniture in the house. And at that point I thought, well, maybe I'm not as confident as I thought I was. So I've had a rethink, and what I've done is I've set up some switches on my transmitter. Right, so here's my transmitter. Now this little switch here I've set up as a throttle limiter. To show you, I will just go into inputs channel. Now you can see at the moment that's lit up as 100%, 75% and 60%. I'll show you a little bit more what that's doing. You see this graph on the right hand side is now altering. So that, if I leave that switch at 100%, alter the throttle, you can see that little cross moving up and down. That's going up to 100%, down to 0. Let's flick it down one. Now we're only going up to 75%. I'll flick it down again. Now we're only going up to 60%. And 60% seems to be a good place to fly it around the house. So how better to prove it than to show you? Here we go. Okay, so one of the first things that I did when wanting to fly is at the top of the screen there it says air mode. That means full acrobatic mode. If I flick another switch I can put it into angle mode. Now this is more of a stable mode for flying, particularly around the house. It just makes it a lot easier to control the quad. So let's arm it. Let's go for a fly. And you can see this is, whoa, still a little bit difficult to control in such tight spaces, but look, hit the barbecue, hit everything, yikes. Okay, we're in, get back, going back in the house, yes, I'm managing it too, woohoo, nearly hit my own head. There's my girlfriend, this is my lounge, she's watching something on telly, probably shouldn't include too much of that on YouTube. But you can see this is so much more manageable. Down at the bottom of the garden, explore the trees. Ooh. Ooh. And try not to land in the cat bowl. Oh, throttle warning. Well, there we have it. Mobula 6, flown nice and safely around the house and garden. And yeah, that's the secret. Throttle switches. I'll just show you the difference actually. Now I'm going to switch it to well, that's in 50%, Let's switch it to 100%. We're still in angle mode. It does make it a little bit easier to control, but crikey, this thing moves fast. Oh, the cat. The cat seems to love it. And particularly flying it in angle mode makes a lot big difference. I mean, hey, there's my girlfriend again, flying around the land. Oh, don't get stuck in the door. And now we're going to try it in acro mode. Now you see it says air at the top. I am going to move my throttle down. Yeah, see, this is basically uncontrollable. My more mode I've got is flip over after crash, turtle mode. There we go. Disarm it. And it's just basically far too sketchy to be flying inside. So I think the secret is angle mode and restricted throttle. Perfect. That explains it. See you later. Happy flying. Stay safe.